What's up, everybody? Well, today I thought I'd bring to you another addition to the series that I call FrankenHoover, where I build a custom-built Hoover Elite that more so tests my creativity. And today I thought I'd go ahead and feature a modern interpretation to a Hoover Elite 350. This is coming back from me doing the modern interpretation of a Hoover Elite 600, only this time I take a little bit different approach. Since the Elite 350 is obviously one of the more lower grade model Elites, and it's actually I think the mid-range model back in its day, I decided to build an Elite 350 in kind of a way it would have been made back in the 90s, kind of a similar approach what I did with the Elite 600 modern build. Because as you can see in this, I have the your basic handle grip. It doesn't have the large grip right here, so this is kind of what it would feel. It is feel a little bit smaller in your hand. This one obviously is a soft bag like the Elite 350s were, but it is not the one with the built-in stair cleaning handle. This has the slide top bag, but you will also notice it has the side mount hose. There were rare models of the early models Hoover Elites that had the slide top bag and the side mount hose. This one obviously is the side mount plastic hose. It's not the flex hose like higher models. So to get access to your bag, that's a top fill bag, as it says on the bag, outer bag like so. You just pull off that spring right here, then slide off the top of the bag off to the side. Now this is how you get access to your inner bag, which is obvious Hoover Type A bag. This was a HEPA cloth bag for increased filtration. So to get this back on is a little bit of a process. You gotta just put this back. I say it's a little bit of a process, but it's hard for me to do it on camera. That's about as best as you're gonna get out of me. So that was that. And your side mount hose. You have your extension wand right here. And this is how it connects. It just simply unbolts from all the clips around here, and then the disc connects from right there and plugs down there. And on the back you have here your dusting brush, crevice tool, and upholstery tool. Pretty tight fit. Right back here is your gray colored power cord to match the color of the attachments. As we move along down here, here is the lower end hood design, which I honestly like this hood design a little bit better. It kind of gives it a little bit more character, in my opinion, than the square hood Elites that just look flat and don't have any curves like this does. So you have your 4 carpet height adjustments right here. Uses a 7 amp motor. And yes, this is an actual 7 amp motor in this. It was put in to basically give it a little bit more suction power than the small little 5 amp would. Is brushed edge cleaning. This cleaning effectiveness per amp, don't go by that. That was just one of Hoover's famous marketing techniques back in their day. So now let's go ahead and flip underneath and show you the brush roll. This right here is a single row brush roll with soft bristles. Pretty interesting brush roll for one of these. As you can see, it's got the older style bottom plate that doesn't have the first and third ridge. It just has this one that goes right down the center. Honestly, in my opinion, this bottom plate cleans better because it gives the brush roll a chance to groom the carpet a lot better. And being that this has a soft bristle brush roll, it won't damage any carpet compared to the stiff bristle ones. So anyway, right here is your model number. This is nothing special. This is just the model of the donor. It's got the U4713-910, 120 volts, 60 hertz. Says it was a 6 amp, but that was just the lower base of the machine. But for household use only, made in the USA. You'll never see that on a lower end cheap vacuum that's made in the USA anymore. But anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and release the cord here. The cord is very nice and long. I would like to point that out. It's got to at least be in the 30-foot range. So you could definitely cover a lot more than you would like a standard 20 or 24-foot cord. So it's nice to have that extra long cord reach. So you won't have to keep stopping and unplugging all the time. And now, let's go ahead and turn this thing on and demo it for you guys. Now, typical Elite fashion, this thing is pretty loud, so headphone users, I advise turning down your volume for this. So, here we go. very smooth running. And before we end the video, let's go ahead and demonstrate this in tool mode. So lift the door and it just slides in like that. Now, as far as tool suction goes, it's not the best because this is a direct air vacuum. Crevice tool. And lastly, your Alright, now let's go ahead and put the hose back in its place. And like that. Well, everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this video on another FrankenHoover project. Be sure and stay tuned, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.